Explosive news hitting the airwaves. Manchester United is in the headlines with a defensive shake-up. And get this, a transfer saga is heating up with Barcelona and Marcus Rashford. Plus, Real Madrid enters the transfer fray for a key midfielder. And we've got rising stars making a comeback. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Man Ut XI versus Bournemouth. Another defensive setback, injury news, predicted lineup. Bounce-back ability is the sign of a good team, and Michael Carrick's Manchester United reinforced the notion that's exactly what they are last weekend. Instead of spiraling, after losing to the 10-player Newcastle United, Carrick's side reset and resettled, dazzling in parts as they claimed a 3-1 victory over Champions League-chasing rivals Aston Villa. That result, combined with Chelsea's defeat and Liverpool's draw, means United are sitting pretty in third place in the Premier League table, destined to return to the big time next season. However, there's no such thing as an easy day out, and next up for the Red Devils is a trip to the Vitality Stadium, where they face a Bournemouth team that hasn't lost a league game since Jan. 3. There hasn't been too much change on the injury front heading into Friday night's game on the South Coast, but a decision needs to be made over Noussair Mazraoui's inclusion in the traveling squad. The Moroccan fullback, who's only featured sporadically under Carrick, was taken ill in the week and subsequently missed training ahead of the game. Mazraoui hasn't been ruled out yet, but he's certainly a doubt. Lisandro Martinez has also been absent from training this week as he tries to recover from a calf injury. Matthijs de Ligt and Patrick Dorgu remain out of action with back and hamstring injuries, respectively. Mason Mount returned to the matchday squad last Sunday after a 7-week absence, but he failed to make it off the bench. Thus, while minutes are possible at the Vitality, he surely won't be included in Carrick's starting lineup. GK, Sen Lamens, Man Ut's sturdy shot stopper is a shoo-in between the posts. RB, Diogo Dalot, Mazraoui hasn't competed particularly fiercely for his spot anyway, but the Moroccan's illness renders Dalot's retention in defense all the more likely. CB, Lenny Yoro is poised to make his 5th consecutive start on Friday and is starting to develop a balanced cat and dog center-back dynamic with Harry Maguire. CB, Harry Maguire. The Englishman has functioned on the left side of United's defense in Martinez's absence, and that will continue against Bournemouth. LB, Luke Shaw. Shaw will likely see much of Brazilian sensation Rayan, whose Premier League career started with a bang, but he's since endured a quiet couple of outings. Still, Man Ut's left back will have to be on top form to ensure Bournemouth's exciting young winger doesn't take over. DM, Casemiro. He came up trumps for the Red Devils again last time out, and Casemiro, out of nowhere, may be on his way to earning irreplaceable status. DM, Kobbie Mainoo. Man Ut's starlet in midfield may be celebrating a return to the international scene ahead of Friday's game, with Thomas Tuchel announcing his England squad for their upcoming friendlies earlier in the day. RW, Brian Mbeumo. The Cameroonian forward was prolific at the start of Carrick's reign, but has now gone 5 games without a goal. AM, Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes is a leading candidate for Player of the Year honors, with his pair of assists last weekend taking him to within 4 of the Premier League's single-season record of 20. LW, Matthias Cunha. Cunha added to his goal tally last weekend, restoring Man Ut's lead, and he's enjoying the freedom afforded to him down the left-hand side. His best work arrives more central. SD, Benjamin Šeško. The Slovenian striker produced the goods off the bench against Villa, having enjoyed a brief run in the starting lineup. Despite his super sub status, Šeško would be disappointed to find himself back among the substitutes on Friday night. Fans are buzzing about the team's resilience, but the injury list is causing concern. Analysts are closely watching how Michael Carrick navigates these defensive challenges ahead of the Bournemouth clash. Don't go anywhere, the transfer window drama is just getting started. Next, we're diving deep into a potential blockbuster deal that could reshape Barcelona's attack. Agreed Man Ut transfer grounded after ridiculous new offer confirmed. Marcus Rashford is currently on loan at Barcelona from Man Ut. Manchester United have received a brand new offer from Barcelona for Marcus Rashford, and sources have outlined how the Red Devils will respond to the head-shaking bid and what happens next. Rashford's dream came true last summer upon joining Barcelona on a season-long loan. The 28-year-old had made no secret of his desire to join Hansi Flick's side even earlier, though 6 months prior, wound up arriving at Aston Villa on loan after Barca failed to finance the move. Rashford's loan at the Camp Nou contains a pre-agreed option to buy worth €30m/£26 Barcelona. Flick and sporting director Deco are all aligned in wanting Rashford back in the building next season. However, what should be a straightforward deal to make is being complicated by the La Liga giant. Their financial woes are well documented, and over the past 48 hours, Channel 3 brought news of Barcelona strongly considering a second loan approach for Rashford. The idea there would be to loan Rashford for the 2026-27 season too, and then sign the winger outright for the same €30m fee. Delaying the payment by 12 months would give Barca wriggle room from a financial perspective. There's also been talk of splitting the payments across the next 2 summers, half this summer and half in 2027. Now, the latest from trusted reporter, Ben Jacobs, has confirmed this rumored new loan bid has been launched. Reporting for TalkSport, Jacobs declared, Deco has also proposed a second season-long loan as one option, allowing Barcelona more time pay off the fee, while still giving Manchester United the full valuation of the clause. Getting Rashford's approval is not an issue, with the player already sealing an agreement in principle on personal terms with Barca. The issue is on the club-to-club side, with Fabrizio Romano and now Jacobs both confirming Man Ut do not want to renegotiate. United feel the €30m Barcelona are being asked to pay represents fair value for a player who's racked up 23 goal contributions this season. And per the latest update from Jacobs, Man Ut's belief is if they hold firm, then Barcelona will eventually cave and simply pay the €30m option this summer. He added, Barcelona are exploring other attackers in case a Rashford deal with Manchester United is not possible, but United feel the La Liga club may eventually simply pay the €30m required. For obvious reasons, Man Ut want Rashford off the books as quickly as possible. United aim to spend heavily at season's end and don't want to delay removing his wages off the books and banking a handy transfer fee. Fans are debating the financial gymnastics, while United supporters are eager for the club to secure a full transfer fee. Analysts are weighing in on whether Barcelona can afford the deal. Will Barcelona blink, or will Man Ut stand firm? Next, we're talking about a massive transfer battle brewing with European giants. Man Ut and Real Madrid want Guimaraes, Friday's gossip. Bruno Guimaraes is wanted by some big-name teams. Manchester United are set to rebuff another season's loan for Marcus Rashford, and Tottenham captain Christian Romero downplays talk of a move. Manchester United are in advanced negotiations to sign Newcastle United captain Bruno Guimaraes for about £69m, but renewed interest from Real Madrid threatens to complicate the move for the 28-year-old Brazil midfielder. Reuters, however, the Magpies are keen to keep Guimaraes and are lining up talks over a record new contract. Team talk. Manchester United will reject Barcelona's efforts to extend the loan of England international Marcus Rashford, 28, for another season, telling the Spanish club to pay the previously agreed £26m or send the forward back to Old Trafford. Mirror. Tottenham Hotspur defender Christian Romero has dismissed speculation linking him with a summer transfer, with the Argentine, 27, stating his commitment is to helping the club avoid relegation. Independent. Meanwhile, striker Randall Kolo Muani, who is on loan at Tottenham from Paris Saint-Germain, is being lined up for a permanent move to Juventus, where the 27-year-old spent time last season. Gazzetta dello Sport in Italian. Liverpool and Egypt forward Mohamed Salah, 33, has yet to make a decision about his future amid interest from Saudi Arabia, while Al Hilal are confident they can tempt Reds sporting director Richard Hughes to join them. Mail subscription required. Belgium midfielder Yuri Tielemans, 28, is ready to reject any offers to leave Aston Villa, having been on the radar of several clubs in Saudi Arabia. Football Insider. Real Madrid are in discussions with their 33-year-old Germany defender Antonio Rudiger over a new deal. Marca. Borussia Dortmund are interested in re-signing English forward Jadon Sancho. The 25-year-old, on loan at Aston Villa, will be out of contract at parent club Manchester United in June. Athletic subscription required. Manchester City are increasingly resigned to manager Pep Guardiola leaving at the end of the season, with potential replacements being assessed. Football Insider. Tottenham goalkeeper Guglielmo Vicario is a target for Inter Milan, and the 29-year-old Italy international is believed to be open to a move to the Serie A club. Calciomercato in Italian. Brighton keeper Carl Rushworth, on loan at Coventry City, is attracting interest from as many as 6 Premier League clubs, with the 24-year-old Englishman expected to command a fee of about £20 m TalkSport. Fans are speculating about a bidding war for Guimaraes, while other transfer rumors are circulating across Europe. Pundits are analyzing the potential impact of these deals on league standings. But the transfer frenzy doesn't stop there. Next, we have some incredible injury news that will have United fans cheering. Man Ut double injury boost confirmed as Michael Carrick receives good news. Manchester United youngsters Shea Lacey and Tyler Fredricson have returned to first-team training under Michael Carrick following their recovery from respective injuries. Lacey was last named in a senior squad against Fulham last month. The gifted teenager missed several weeks owing to a minor injury, but has now resumed training at Carrington. Fredricson has likewise rejoined senior training after overcoming injury. Fredricson was set to depart on loan during the January transfer window before sustaining an injury. Last week, the youngster featured for 45 minutes whilst captaining the under-21s against Southampton. Anticipation grew surrounding Lacey's prospects following his debut under Ruben Amorim, who granted the youngster his maiden senior outing against Aston Villa in December. Darren Fletcher offered Lacey his subsequent appearance at Turf Moor, where he rattled the crossbar during the final 5 minutes of the match. Lacey secured another substitute appearance against Brighton in the FA Cup, but collected a second yellow card in the dying stages. Fletcher commended Lacey when speaking after the Burnley draw, saying, "I said to him, stay wide and go and do what you do, and he did that. I know he's gonna make an impact. I know he's creative. He's got goals in him. He's exciting, he's direct, he's fearless, and he hit the crossbar, and he had another shot, so he had a really bright game. I'm pleased for him because there have been a lot of injuries in recent years, and he's not really got going with his momentum, but we know the talent that he's got, and he'll be a big part of Manchester United's future. I've no doubts about that." In recent years, clips of Lacey performing for United's academy have spread widely across social media platforms, with such footage attracting thousands of views. Lacey hails from Merseyside and was raised in a household of Liverpool supporters, yet he supports United and spent his formative years admiring multiple Ballon d'Or recipient Lionel Messi. Whilst he has primarily operated on the right flank, academy coaches enjoy testing youngsters in various positions throughout the forward line, and Lacey possesses considerable versatility. United fans are celebrating the return of these promising young talents. Coaches and former players are praising their potential impact on the team's future. That's all the top news for today. But stick around for our rapid-fire recap, and don't forget to subscribe. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw Manchester United battling defensive setbacks and a complex transfer saga with Marcus Rashford and Barcelona, while Real Madrid entered the chase for Bruno Guimaraes. Plus, a double injury boost with young stars returning to training. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.